Hiya, this is a video tutorial to help you get started with the piece Jelly Wobble. This is a duet from the Associated Board Piano Prep Test book, and I'm going to be showing you the right hand side of the double page spread. So this is page 11 in your prep test book. I'm going to play for you your part, the student part, all the way through as it should be played with dynamics, and then I will talk you through it hands separately and in small sections. At the end of the video I'm going to play the teacher part, the accompaniment, which is on page 10, so that when you're ready you can have a go playing your part in time with my part, because for the prep test you do have to play it as a duet. Okay, so let's get started. This is what your part will sound like. Here we go. Okay, so let's get started with the right hand. This is my middle C here, so it's not in the middle of the screen. The reason is that your position is going to be slightly higher than you might be used to, because as I say, it's a duet, so you're going to be sat on the right hand side of the piano, whereas your teacher, or me if I'm your teacher, I'm going to be sat on the left hand side. So that's why you're positioned slightly higher up. So your starting note is the second E above middle C. Okay, so with your right hand you just need to put your third finger on that E, and that's your hand position for the whole of line 1. So here's the first bar. It goes E, then 2 G's, then an E and a G, and the first bar will sound like this. Okay, bar 2 goes E, E, D, C, and it will sound like this. Okay. Going on to bar 3, it's quite similar to bar 1 but with a couple of extra notes. It goes like this. And then the last note of line 1 is a D held for 4 beats. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Moving on to the second line, we're going to do bar 7, so we're just going to do the whole of the right hand all the way through. So have a look over to bar 7. Now the hand's going to change position just slightly. You need to put your index finger, your pointing finger, onto the E there. The reason is that it's just going to help you with what's to come next on line 3. So the notes in bar 7 are E, then 2 G's, then an E, then another G. So that's so far like bar 1 and bar 3. You're then going to play an A with your little finger. So bar 7 sounds like this. And then bar 8 is an E for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, keep your hand in that position. Bar 9, so the first bar of line 3, goes like this. F, E, D, E. And then bar 10 is just 2 notes, D and E. Now bar 11, you've got another hand position change. You need to put your third finger onto the E flat. So the notes there in bar 11 are E flat, D, C, D. And then bar 12 is 1 note, just the C with your thumb. Okay, now going on to the final line of the piece, this is all very, very similar to the first line, but I'll just go through it again. So bar 13 is back to our original hand position with your thumb on the C and your third finger on the E, and so bar 13 goes like this. E, 2 G's, 1 E, 1 G, like this. Bar 14, E, E, D, C. And then for the last 2 bars, you do have to shift your hand up 2 notes to the right so that your thumb is now on the E. And bar 15 goes like this. E, 2 G's, E, G, A. And the last bar, you're going to be wobbling between the E and the G. So those two sort of slightly diagonal lines, I'm just pointing to it here. So these two lines here in bold, it just means that you wobble, and of course it says it there, slow wobble between those two notes. So that's going to sound like this. Okay, so see how you get on with that. It will take time to get used to wobbling between those two notes, but bear with it, and you know, and as I say, when you add the left hand, it will sound really cool as well. Okay, we're going to go through the left hand now. So the left hand doesn't come in until line 2. What you need to do is put your thumb on the second C, sorry, the first C above middle C, my mistake. So there's middle C again, so your left thumb is going to be on this C here. Your third finger is going to be on the A. Now I'm just skim reading through. Now your left hand doesn't have to move at all from this position, okay? So that's really good news. Okay, so bar 5 is an A, 2 C's, an A and a C, like this. Bar 6 goes A, G, F. And then the next time the left hand comes in is onto the third line at bar 10, and you just got to play a G for 2 beats. And then one note in bar 11, which is an A. Okay. Going on to the bottom line then, the last 3 notes of the piece are C with the thumb, then A with the third finger, then this black note here, B flat with the index finger. Okay, so that's essentially the piece. When you feel comfortable, try it hands together. And also the dynamic marking at the start is forte. So again, I'll just point to that. So this is the dynamic marking, F, which stands for forte, which means loud. And the only other thing to be mindful of when you're getting to know this piece is these little arrows here, this one here and this one here. So these mean that they're really short, punchy notes. Okay, so try and bring those out as really loud as you possibly can. Right then, so it's time now for me to play the lower part. So when you're ready, try playing along with me. What I'll be doing is I'll count us in. So the tempo, the speed, is going to be like this. Okay, so you've got to get used to either tapping your foot or nodding your head in time to that beat. So if I'm tapping like this, your part will sound... Okay, that kind of speed. It's really important that you try and keep to the pulse, because if we kind of change pulse halfway through, or if you go faster or I go faster than you, then the parts don't really match up. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? So get yourself into position, find your starting notes, and I'm getting myself into position now. Okay, are you ready? After 4, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how did you get on? You probably noticed there were lots of silences in my part, rest, so please don't let that put you off. You've just got to keep on tapping and you just keep on playing your part as perfectly in time as possible. Okay, so that's it for this video. Don't forget you can adjust the playback speed of this video to suit you, make it slower, make it faster, and of course you can always rewind, fast forward and pause. Take it at your speed, make it manageable for you. Let me know how you get on. Take care, see you soon. Bye.